Hi lovelies, and welcome in my kitchen. Today we are creating a very special and delicious kitchen witch recipe from my personal kitchen grimoire. A light, fresh and spongy chamomile lemon balm cake with a rich sea salt and honey cream, infused with all the happy energy summer has to offer us. This recipe is specifically designed to aid or serve as an anti-anxiety spell, but can obviously be enjoyed by just anyone that enjoys surprising flavor combinations or cooking with herbs. As always, you will find the ingredients listed down below in the description box. If you have seen my last video performing a happiness spell and ritual to invite joy into your life, the ingredients might sound familiar, as in this recipe we are making use of their amazing calming and cheerful medicinal and magical benefits again. We first start with infusing the magic of honey and chamomile into the milk. You want to warm the milk slightly and add 2 good dollops of honey, followed by either a handful of chamomile blossoms, or if you don't have that available, about 6 tea bags of chamomile tea. Chamomile is widely known for its calming and sleep-inducing benefits and is often used in tea blends to help with nervousness or insomnia. Now we let that infuse for about 10 minutes until we have a very strong, milky chamomile tea. Next we will extract all the upbeat and cheerful energies that lemon balm has to offer. In order to do so, we make lemon balm sugar by combining some of the sugar with lemon balm and grinding it together. If you use dried lemon balm, you can use a mortar and pestle. If you use fresh one, it is easier to toss it all into a food processor and blend it really well. We are now preparing the batter by bringing together the sugar, the lemon balm sugar, and butter in a big bowl. Mix to combine and soften the butter a bit. And as always, while doing such mundane things as stirring, you can focus your energy on incorporating your intention into the cake, envisioning a sense of calmness and positivity. Now we want to add 4 eggs and beat the batter really well. The more air you beat into it, the fluffier and lighter the final cake will be, and lightness just goes fantastic with its summery taste and our intention to take away anxiety and worry. After you have a nicely combined batter, we can now sift in our dry ingredients like flour, soda, baking powder, and a bit of salt to enhance the flavors. When working kitchen witchcraft, I do like to cook with intent, but I also like to sometimes adjust my cooking steps to that purpose to match the energy that I'm trying to evoke. We sift the flour so the cake stays light and spongy, a perfect metaphor for the lightness we want to bring into our lives or the life of a loved one if we are making this cake for someone else. And now, not to make the batter too heavy, we only fold the flour carefully in with a spatula or big spoon until it is mixed well. Finally, we want to add some lemon juice. Lemons are used to magic to bring joy, purification and positivity into your spell work. Their color, scent and taste can really fuel you with instant happy energy. Squeeze the amount of lemon juice that you would like into the batter. It is always advised to taste test along the way to make sure it doesn't get too overpowering. I ended up using about 1 lemon in total. Then when the flavors are balanced out to your taste, bring it all together again. By now, our chamomile infused milk should have cooled down enough, and we can also add it into the bowl with the batter. Combining all ingredients one last time before the cake can go into the oven. We grease a cake pan with some oil or butter, and then we can fill this magic herbal cake batter into a mold. And bake it at around 180 degrees Celsius for roughly 25 minutes until it is golden brown. But make sure to make the toothpick test to reach the perfect consistency. For the frosting, I chose a very simple American buttercream frosting, but less sweet. It combines the richness of wildflower honey with the flavor-enhancing goodness of coarse sea salt. You first want your butter to warm to room temperature. And then you mix it, best with a machine or from hand if you haven't worked out yet today, until it is nice and fluffy. Now we pour in our sea salt. I unfortunately love salt, so I took a generous amount. Maybe start with less and then add more tasting as you go. Next, we will add in the honey. I recommend a milder honey like linden or acacia, which are usually lighter in color. A stronger forest chestnut or buckwheat honey might be too overpowering in taste. Keep mixing and last pour in the powdered sugar. I only ever take as much as I need for it to stiffen a bit. I don't particularly like overly sweet frostings. Just go with your preference. And now we can cover our cake with it. It adds such a surprising and delicate flavor to the finished spell. In magic beliefs, sea salt is, as it is from the sea, ruled by the element of water, making it a perfect ingredient in spells dealing with emotions, especially to help release and cleanse negative feelings. Honey has been used as a magical ingredient since ancient times. Here we use it to bring sweetness and sweet feelings our way. As we will not be heating it, all its medicinal benefits will remain fully intact, promoting wound healing and acting in an anti-inflammatory, antibacterial way. And now you can serve this as a summery tea treat or bake it when you're feeling a bit stressed out or anxious. Not only are the ingredients and intentions beneficial to you, but also the act of stepping away from daily duties and just keep your hands busy. Creating something delicious for you and or others can be extremely therapeutic and de-stressing. I hope you enjoyed this little recipe and would love to hear if you had any other preferences for kitchen witch spells that I could share with you. Feel invited to leave your requests in the comments down below. In one of my next videos, we will leave my country kitchen and venture out into the city of Nuremberg, where I will take you thrift shopping for witchy supplies with me. I wish you a relaxed week. See you soon!